Welcome to the Honor Movement, where we always take the vertical approach. So I'm in Dallas, Texas a while back, and I'm at the gym. And it's a Saturday morning. I love to get like a crazy workout on Saturday morning. But I'm leaving the gym. I'm in a parking spot, and I've gotten into the car, but I didn't pull out immediately. And I also didn't realize that there was someone waiting for the spot. I mean, I know just how annoying this could be when you're waiting to park and somebody's there checking their messages, they're just being casual, while you need to be somewhere and you need to do something. So I finally pull out and I realize that someone was waiting for him, and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm trying to wave, but that's not the response I get. As a matter of fact, the lady in the car flips me off. I'm starting to boil up a little bit, but what am I gonna do? I mean, it's a lady in a car. I'm not gonna get up and beat up a lady. But I see a guy that was with her outside of the car, and I could guess that or at least maybe I just believed that I saw him say something too. And I'm like, okay, well, game on. So I'm boiling at this point. I opened the door and I'm walking towards him, and as I'm walking towards him, he's doing one of these, and he's trying to explain himself from a distance. I was just saying, have a nice day. I'm like, yeah, right. But I realized how angry I must have looked when I was walking towards him. And people have told me this, Che, you have this look about you when you're perturbed. And I can imagine that he saw that to the nth degree. I started to reflect on that, like, is that really the kind of energy that I want to bring into the world? Is that really the example that I really want to set for society? So ever since that day, honestly, every morning now, I wake up and I repeat this to myself. Che entered today with humility, slow to speak, quick to listen, slow to become angry. And every morning I repeat that to myself. We hear this a lot at weddings, this saying, love is patient, love is kind. That's something that's read at a lot of weddings. But do you know that in that same poem, it also talks about maturity, that love is an act of maturity, so that as we grow and we mature, we want to bring love into the world. We want to bring joy. We want to bring hope and peace into the world. And so for me, and for you, that's going to be our challenge. Because there's so much negativity out there. There's so much dissension out there. There's so much bad things being shared. And ultimately, when people say things that are negative towards you, it's natural to want to blow back, to get back at them, to say something to them. There are a lot of people who would say, well, that guy deserved for you to walk up on him because he shouldn't have said anything. But listen, I'm only responsible for me. I'm responsible for setting the example that I want others to see and others to follow. I'm not responsible for, and I'm not really responsible for him. So for us, with all that's going on in the world, let's be slow to speak, quick to listen, slow to become angry. Let's be the ones that bring light into the world. Let's be the ones that bring peace into the world. And as we continue to do that, we're going to realize that it becomes replicated, that others are going to start to do it, and you're going to see it happening all around you. And I know this because us humans, we're not as bad as they say we are. And we should always remember that the next generation is watching.